I'm gonna up my editing skills for the videos. So this is gonna be the intro picture that I can put some writing over, because the thumbnails that YouTube always selects, as you can tell by my other videos, are really dumb. So anyway, now we're working on the airbox. I was gonna say glove box. This is the Aerosport one. It just looks really cool. I was told it's lighter too, and less parts, and I didn't see any instructions with it, so I'm kind of using the old one as a template and following the RANS instructions. And immediately I figured out that you have to pay attention to this figure because this only goes one way. I did put a question out on Facebook to Jeff Combs from Aerosports. I just want to make sure I don't miss any special instructions or anything vital, but other than that, it looks pretty straightforward. I've never put rivets into, or nut plates into carbon fiber, but we'll give it a whirl. All right, with the lack of instructions, I'm just, well, hold on, trying to think this through. So I basically took the original piece, the RANS piece, I just kind of flattened it in the vise, got the tabs out, lined it up here. This appears to be back like 2 1/4 inches. And I'm holding it on with some double-sided template tape. And again, this goes one way only, which is this way, so they all line up. And I'll just transfer drill the holes into this, and hopefully I don't mess it up. Wish me luck. They look to work pretty good. They seem to be evenly spaced on there, and I'm gonna actually transfer drill these onto here, doing it the same way. You ever come across the parts that seem to have been in production for a while and have these stickers that absolutely don't come off? What I do is I just soak them in Windex for a little bit, for a few minutes, and that makes it much easier to come off. The new ones are much more gooder. I don't know why I always feel compelled to polish and clean these things, but they look so nice and pretty when they do. And so I'm looking at using solid rivets in here, which are my favorite, and basically gonna countersink these with the little micro stop, and I'll use my squeezer and hopefully don't break the carbon fiber. Gotta love these guys. They give you not one extra rivet in case you mess up. So these rivets are too long, so I cut them in half, because otherwise otherwise they just bend over. So but yeah, it's coming out really nice and flush. I like it. Have I told you that I like my rivet squeezer? This thing's awesome. All right, this is kind of cool. Got it all together. Those all line up. My brain's hurting a little bit because this is all upside down, so you kind of have to things upside down to do it. Found a little thing that goes in there. I did find you had to open up some of the holes. I got to open up this hole to fit that. And I sourced the hardware to actually bolt it. And I have to laugh because, I mean, everything's like such fancy mil-spec hardware, but then they give you these 1/4-20 coarse thread Home Depot looking screws that actually hold this thing onto the throttle fuel servo. But I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. I'm tired, it's been a long day. And good night. Haha, finish this tomorrow on my ass, my butt. Let me just get the parts. Let me just find out what goes where and how it goes together. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Well, I got them. Might as well just rivet it together. So here I am, riveting it together. Fun, fun. All right, that's it. That's assembling the carbon fiber Aerosport's airbox. So Jeff actually responded to me on Facebook and he said, yeah, just use the RANS instructions. It's pretty straightforward. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't overlooking something as far as putting the nut plates onto the carbon fiber or something, but all went smooth. Still works. I just put my little safety wire in there so I don't lose the parts until we get it installed. It overlaps a little bit here, and you know, tomorrow I'm going to put that in my little bend and bend it up so it's aerodynamic. But I think ultimately this gets cut if I've seen that, but obviously not doing that now. And yeah, this is probably the most elaborate, sorry, it's probably the most elaborate video for the most straightforward part of the well, one of the most straightforward parts of the install. The alternate air cable is going to go in there, and again, we'll put that in with the throttle cables. So now I just got to figure out how to get the filter in there. It doesn't want to fit. I'm kidding. Okay, on that note, now I'm saying good night. Thank you for watching. Happy building, and remember, this is just me doing it, not instructional or anything like that. Use your own judgment. See ya. Yeah, of course I'm waiting until tomorrow. I was so close to being done. So yeah, see, I bent this up a little bit. Kind of gives it that nice touch. It keys it so you can't put it on backwards, right? What else? Oh, I figured out how to put the air filter in. And it seems like the one nut bolt, sorry, that's going into the block that's not coming through to the other side seems a little long, so I'll have to double check again, see, make sure there's no washers missing or anything like that. All right, now I'm going to bed. Good night.